Hello students, in this video we are going to learn the fourth chapter of standard 5th value education. Name of this chapter is experiments. In this there is a story of a mother and her four daughters, Meg, Jo, Emmy and Beth. Before we read this lesson any further, let's solve this exercise. Work in pairs, find out from your partner the answer to these questions and complete the table. So here is a table given in which it is written who does the cooking. In your home, who does the cooking? Mostly in everybody's house our mothers do the cooking. So in your home, write your mother, and in your friend's home, so you can write your friend's name in this space which is given here. Okay, then next, who washes the dishes? So you can write your sister and your friend's sister or brother, whoever does the job. Then who cleans the house, who sets the table, who does the gardening and who does the shopping. Here you write mention the family members who do these works from your home and your friend's home. After the warm-up, let's read the lesson. The four sisters, Meg, Jo, Amy and Beth, did not want to do any housework for a week. So these four sisters, Meg, Jo, Amy and Beth, they did not want to do the household work for the whole week. They only wanted to rest and play. They asked their mother to manage all the household work with the help of the cook Hannah. So Hannah was the cook who was to help their mother. So they wanted that mother and Hannah did all the work, and Meg, Jo, Amy and Beth, they rested for a whole week. On the first day of the week after that, mother announced that she was tired and wanted to rest the whole day. So since the girls had taken a whole week's rest, so after the week, who decided to take rest? Yes, mother decided to take rest. Their cook Hannah also wanted a holiday that day. The girls had to do all the work. Meg made breakfast, she made eggs and tea. But the tea was bitter and the eggs were burnt. So what happened? They decided to do the work since mother and Hannah were not going to do it. But it all went wrong. The breakfast was not cooked properly since the tea was bitter and the eggs were burnt. Here is a picture of all the four friends and four sisters and their mother. So now since Meg had burnt the eggs, they couldn't have that as a breakfast. So who decided to cook? Yes, Jo. Don't worry, I'll cook lunch. So they did not have breakfast and now Jo was going to cook the lunch. Meg left the kitchen and started cleaning the house. Beth and Amy did the laundry. Laundry means washing clothes. Jo went to the kitchen. Meg had left it in a mess after making breakfast. So now the breakfast was spoiled, but the kitchen was also left in a mess. That means it was untidy. So now Jo had to clean the kitchen and cook the lunch too. Jo cleaned the kitchen first and cooked what she thought her family might like. No one helped her to decide what to cook. So in this situation, somebody should have helped Jo to decide what the menu should be, what would be the things that she should cook. And instead of sending Jo alone to the kitchen to cook, somebody should have been there to help her in the cooking. But what happened? Did anyone help? No. At lunch, the girls tasted each dish that Jo had cooked. The vegetables were overcooked. Overcooked means that vegetable was too soft to be eaten. The meat and potatoes weren't cooked enough. That means it was raw and was not fit for someone to eat. At the end of the meal, Joe bought in little bowl of fruit with cream instead of sugar. So she bought a bowl of fruit, but what happened? She had mixed salt instead of sugar. So now what happened? Yes, the fruit bowl, instead of being sweet, it was sour and nobody could eat that. So here the fruit bowl was also spoiled. Now what was to be done? When their mother came out of her room in the evening, the girls were tired and hungry. Now the breakfast was spoiled, so they couldn't have the breakfast. In the lunch, the vegetables were overcooked, meat and potato was not cooked properly, and instead of sugar, Joe had added salt in the fruit bowl. So that was also wasted. They could not eat that as well. So at the end of the day, when mother came out of the room, all the girls were tired and they were hungry since they could not eat the things which were prepared. Joe looked up at mother and said, "Tell me, mother, did you do this because you wanted us to understand that we have to share our work?" So Joe was a smart girl. She understood why mother had done this. Mother smiled. "Yes, I did. We can live comfortably only when we share our work." So here mother wanted to teach them a lesson. When we live in a family, we all have to help each other. In many families you will see that either the mother or the sisters are the elder sister or younger sister, they are the one who always keep doing the work. Especially boys, they do not attempt to help, but each and every member of the family, be it the father or the sister or the brother, or either the brother or sister is elder or younger, we should be helpful to our mother or to anybody who is helping. If somebody is washing vessels, if for example your mother is washing vessels, you should tell your mother, "Can I wipe the vessels and put it on the stand?" Or if your mother is cooking, then you should help in cutting some vegetables or cleaning the table where your mother is cooking. Then if your mother is washing the clothes, you should offer help to dry up, put those clothes to dry. These are all small activities in which you can help your mother. So your mother wanted to teach a lesson that life becomes comfortable only when we help each other. If your mother keeps on working, what will happen? Yes, eventually your mother will get tired and one day she will not be able to work. What are you going to do then? Will you be able to do all the work that your mother does? No. So it is better that you help your mother, so that mother or your sister or anybody who is doing work, even your father, if your father has come from office or from other work, they usually are tired. So if you offer a glass of water, or if you take your daddy's slippers and keep it in proper place, or if you help your daddy to do some work, so it would be very pleasing to your parents or your daddy to see that how kind you are, how generous you are, how helpful you are. Even if you just give a glass of water, that would ease all their tiredness. It will make them so very comfortable. So as children, it is your duty to help your parents, help your elders, even your grandparents and grandfather or grandmother. I hope that you learn a good lesson from here. I hope that you implement these lessons in your life and be helpful to each and every member of your family. Thank you. Have a nice day. God bless you all.